4 friends bought a deserted Florida island for $65,000 and turned it into a paradise worth $14 million.
Actually, I sent a news story to Chris today. I don't know if you'll include it in any future videos, but it was pretty cool, and it was about MJ and Michael Jordan purchases Florida mansion for $16.5 million. More and more people are moving to Florida.
Mm-hmm. Go over that. Real slow.
I was actually starting this video off with the idea, the thought of what we have in common. It's a little bit of a mix between what we have in common and a quick, fast Q&A. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to title this video, but I was thinking of something along the lines of, it's amazing how little we have in common. Now, obviously, I don't know if that's the greatest title to use, because some people may get the wrong idea from the video if they see you and I in the thumbnail. And the title says, it's amazing how little we have in common. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's actually more of a relationship with YouTube, as most of my conversations typically are. Sarah, you know what I'm talking about. But it's funny because I read YouTube's analytics and studio, and one of the things that YouTube has been telling me recently is that fewer of your regular viewers are interested or watching this video. And then I thought about it, and I think that it's twofold here. One, what we have in common is very little, if that's the case. Now, granted, you would think that the more views per video, the more interested people are in the topic, the concept, the video itself, right?
You think.
But it's not necessarily true, because it depends on your channel.
Yeah.
So there's people out there with tons of interest in Costa sunglasses, but not my audience according to YouTube. Therefore, if a Costa sunglasses channel makes, or a sunglasses review channel makes a video about Costa, they'll probably get more views than I could ever, because YouTube won't show that content to those people immediately.
Makes sense.
Immediately, which is actually another headline that I came across today, which is a Denzel Washington movie has recently picked up steam, and people are now becoming more interested in watching this movie after its theatrical release, which was in 2021, and now it's 2024, and people are flocking to Netflix to watch this movie.
That's the one I want to see. It's got Jared Leto in it too.
Oh, really?
I think so.
It's something about it's
him, Jared Leto, and my brain says Russell Crowe, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong there. But I'm pretty sure that's the one I want to see. I saw it when it came out in theaters, and I was like, man, I think it came out in theaters. I was like, it looks good.
The Little Things.
Yes, that.
The Little Things is #1 on Netflix.
That's what I want to see. But I like Jared Leto.
I don't know what it's about.
There's like a murder.
In 1990s LA, a deputy sheriff teams up with a detective to track a cunning serial killer.
Yeah.
So we'll be watching The Little Things later.
Is it Russell Crowe? Did it say who the third person was? Because it's Denzel Washington. I'm pretty sure Jared Leto, and I thought it was Russell Crowe, but I just picture a white guy. I don't know if that's helpful.
Let's see. Yeah, we got.
No, Rami, not Jared Leto. Rami Malek. So the one who played.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, him. The one who played, the dude from Queen.
He played.
He's been in so many things.
Wasn't he the bad guy on No Time to Die?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's the botanist, basically, on No Time to Die.
Yeah.
And it's funny because it didn't pop in 2021, much like fewer viewers or fewer of your regular viewers are showing interest. The keyword, I think the communication is very important, and the terminology and also time and patience, whereas what YouTube should be saying is probably nothing at all. I think nothing at all would probably be better than saying fewer of your regular viewers are showing interest, which the keyword is regular.
Yeah.
And in essence, if you really want to grow, you probably want more of your non regular
Exactly.
viewers or new viewers who have never seen your channel before to stumble across your video and be interested in watching it, which could mean that you put up a video or you create a movie in 2021 and you wait 3 or 4 years until people are ready for it. Sometimes the video's too soon. Sometimes you're ahead of your time. Sometimes you've missed the window of opportunity. It's kind of like double dutch. If you want to get in, you got to know when to get in.
You got to count it down.
Appreciate it.
After the last one.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
We're here. We're not going anywhere.
I thought, oh yeah, I seen you doing something to your packing or moving or something. So I thought y'all was here.
Oh no, that's just a thumbnail.
Oh, so y'all stay in Destin now?
We live here.
Oh,
We
I
moved
didn't
here
know
2
that.
years ago.
You got a cleaning company?
Yeah.
Is it your company?
Well, nah, I've been working for them for like 10 years.
I got you.
I'm a manager.
Oh, we got you.
Oh no, you're
hook
good.
stuff up.
I'll see y'all in the message.
All right.
Bye,
Bye. Shout out to Ben, our Squirrel Tribe Live subscriber.
So
Jump in.
I feel very confident that it's not entirely that we don't have much in common. It's just that unfortunately YouTube's algorithm somewhat almost limits and pigeonholes creators and viewers into a box that literally says you're only going to be able to watch this from this person, which is crazy. But as time goes on, as search, as I said, browse will die, but search will live forever. Eventually, we'll get there.
Yep.
So I'm okay with that. Now, for the quick fire rapid Q&A, because one thing, as I will bring up in future videos or a future video about YouTube and growing channels and getting reach and reaching an audience and being successful, as YouTube's been very good to you, huh?
They have.
YouTube's been treating you well.
They've been treating me well, yeah.
But answering questions, because oftentimes people go to YouTube because they have a question and they're looking for an answer, or they may be more inclined to watch a video that they didn't necessarily really have a question about, but are interested in learning the answer.
Or they have a problem and they're looking for a solution, which is not
Problem.
the same as question.
You're
and
right.
answer.
You're right. Problem. My bad. Problem.
Yeah.
I'm not wired that way.
Yeah.
But be that as it may, if the video answers questions, then the video may do better than a video that doesn't. A video that some would maybe consider to be just a time waster or fluff or clickbait or whatever other term is being tossed around. Drivel. That's a good one. But let's go ahead with a quick fire Q&A, and I'm going to ask you questions and you're going to give answers. Yes.
Them. I was wondering who this Q&A was going
Yes,
after. I'm like, if you ask him, then you're like Blue's Clues, where he used to sit there and he'd ask a question and then pretend like he was listening to your answer and go, okay, and then keep moving on. So that's what I picture. You're like, you're going to ask a question and just wait for whoever's watching the video to give the answer. And you're like, I guess I'll give it 30 seconds each time. Is that too much?
It's like Blue's Clues is like a news anchor live on the scene going back to the studio, but somehow, even to this day, we can't get it in sync where they say back to you and they're like, okay, cool. They're like,
It's
all right,
awkward.
okay, all right,
It's always
yeah.
awkward.
It's like, how can we not get this
Yeah, we can
synced
bring
up?
live visual footage from the moon and the anyway.
Or yeah, I'm surprised. I don't think we had live coverage of Trump visiting the black Chick-fil-A yesterday.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Is that how you find
Depending on
a
who's
black Chick-fil-A?
Depending on who's, yeah. But that's about what you have in common and effective communication. Because if your audience is, let's just say, for instance, the Hodge twins and or Officer Tatum, who have recently just done a collab together, then they're probably going to gain more viewership from an audience if they see a title of Donald Trump visits or Donald Trump stops by, I think it was stops by a black Chick-fil-A. Maybe, I don't know. But let's go with the first question. First question,
Okay.
I'm just gonna make these up randomly. First question is, how's your day?
Great.
Second question is, how's the weather?
Great. I mean, it's windy.
It is windy.
But Samsung won't let me send a 10-second video. It says it has to be trimmed to 2 seconds.
Same beach, different day. Windy.
But it's pretty outside, and I like the wind. And
It's the day actually is pretty nice considering how bad it was yesterday,
True.
or supposed to be. I did see a headline of like damage in Northwest Florida, some trees down.
And there's actually tornadoes that they're worried about right now in Sarah's neck of the woods in Ocala, Florida. There's tornado warnings and watches right now in Central Florida today.
All right, so this next one is a two-part question.
Okay.
Do I talk over you in videos, and if yes, does it bother you?
Sometimes yes, you do it, but I do it to you as well, and no, it doesn't bother me at all.
And let's see, the next question will be,
Watching these trees move makes me want to go watch that Mark Wahlberg movie, Marky Mark movie.
it's not a Mark Wahlberg movie. It's
I mean, he's in it.
M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Shamalamala. I love his movies though. The Village is still such a good movie. What is it? The Elephants in Water? Not so much, but The Village will always be good. I know how it ends, and it still scares the crap out of me while I watch it. Anyway.
Unrelated, but on the topic of movies, you still haven't seen who they casted for Back to the Future 4.
Casted?
Casted it?
Cast?
Cast
You mean Bad Boys 4?
Back to the Future 4.
Back to the Future 4. I hope Michael J. Fox is in it. I hope Michael J. Fox is in it. Please be in it.
It's actually
Elizabeth Shue. She's the other girl, right? Was it Elizabeth Shue? I know.
You know
was in
what?
Adventures in Babysitting.
You know what's funny is I shared that shot with you on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Side note, check us out on Instagram, links in the description. And check us out on Patreon as well, links in the description. And it was a DeLorean on the back of a tow truck. I'm pretty sure it was on GA Followers page.
Oh yeah, you did.
It was a DeLorean outfitted for Back to the Future, which we know almost every movie is made in Georgia.
Correct.
So they're working on it.
So we should have followed them.
We weren't there at the time.
We should have figured out where they were and followed them.
We weren't there.
You know where they are. They're going to be off Jimmy Carter in that one little section where they did a lot of the Fast and the Furious stuff. Over behind the police station.
It could be in Ellenwood. It could be, I mean.
It could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So,
something with a clock tower, so they're going to be in like Monroe.
No, they'll CGI that one.
No.
They'll CGI that one.
Meh.
Next question.
Okay.
Next question. How much has YouTube paid Squirrel Tribe? How much has YouTube paid Squirrel Tribe according to that AI channel that broke down how much YouTube pays Squirrel Tribe?
The wrong number.
Which, if you guys want to know more about that, I've got a video about it. I made an entire video breaking down how much YouTube pays Squirrel Tribe. And let's just say, final question, last question. Is there anything that you want the folks out there to know?
Anything I want them to know. Well, I love you, but y'all know that already. I'm assuming this is for either your channel or Squirrel Tribe Life. I don't even know. Either way, it doesn't matter. Still love you. Also, enjoy time with yourself and your family and your friends, and don't let the stress of everything weigh you down. Great
ending, great closing. Give me a little bit more. Give me one more answer that you would want them to know, that perhaps maybe you think a question may exist that they're asking. And if you have more questions that you would like answered, whether it be by me, by Michelle, or both of us, then send them to me on Instagram. If you got more Qs that you want A's, then send them over to me on Instagram, and then maybe we can keep this going. Maybe we do this like once a week or something. But essentially, just provide an answer, you know, maybe a solution, maybe an answer or solution to a question or a problem that you just maybe people might want to know.
Okay, so way too close to my face. A question that people might have and a solution. Well, since we're talking a lot about YouTube and stuff, I would say one of the questions that people probably have is, you know, is it easy to do? And I would say the answer is yes, because all you have to do is get started, and then just everything gets easier from there. So I would say that's the solution, is to, if you want to find out if it's easy, start, and then you'll know. Does that count? But it's much easier. So, because like when I started so I could get comfortable just talking whatever and like putting my thoughts out there and whatever else, and it has gotten much easier over time for me to just run my mouth. And I feel like it's probably a really good outlet for a lot of people. So for people out there who are like, I want to do something, I have all this stuff in my head, I need somebody to talk to. Maybe if you don't have anybody to talk to and you're like, I don't want to write it all down, just start recording videos, start recording like a little diary.
Great answer, great solution. Thank you, I appreciate that. And if that is something that interests you of getting a YouTube channel started, then by all means reach out, feel free, hit me up. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.